Are there any wolves here? There's bunnies. Bunnies are not as dangerous as wolves. I'm no animal expert, but I feel that to be true. A bison? Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with Depraved, Wild West Town Builder, and we have founded our second town of Beaver Springs, and we already like it more than our first town. You know why? People are actually doing things around here. They're just throwing housing up like it ain't nobody's business. The church has been built because we've learned our lesson. Don't mess with a man's religion in this game. They turn to arson and everything gets all splody. So Beaver Springs is actually doing pretty well right at this moment. So what I think we should do is actually, give them some water and stuff. Let's throw down a well, because that's important. And now we know we can look at the water table and figure out, 648, excellent, that's good. Can we get any, 699, excellent. Any improvements on 699? No, 576, 648. Where was that? 699. There's the well right there. So that's going to give us a good water table underneath. That'll keep people well stocked. You see what I did there? Well stocked in water for a while. And I think the next obvious thing to do, we need a bunch of buildings here. We need the lumberjack, the woodcutter, the sawmill, all of those guys right at once. Kind of want to put the hunter down because there's so much food here. There's so much food here. But we really haven't run into an issue with loss of food or lack of food, I guess is what I'm trying to say. People have died from many, many things in Depraved. Cholera, wolf attacks, bear attacks, bandits, any number of reasons that people have died. But hunger has not been one of them. So I kind of maybe we'll just sort of make the hunter cabin a second-tier project in Beaver Springs. Let's start, because there's so many good opportunities for woodcutting here. Let's get some woodcutting done, basically. So if we get the lumberjack going first, let's do him. And where I'd like to get you as close to the trees as we can reasonably get without actually... Yeah, you are totally going to live up there. And still reasonably centrally located so that it probably won't take them about a million zillion years to walk all the materials over there. Oh, the church, just... Yeah, you're homeless, but you know what? You're probably not going to burn the town to the ground. So I appreciate that. And so let's see, well and lumberjack. I'm just going to put down one more shack. Not that. I'm going to put down one more shack just to keep them busy, basically. And let's put that out here. While you're bringing materials in this direction, why don't you bring some over here as well? I really do like the organic nature of how the town comes together. It's just going to be a very different town from Lador. I like it better right off the bat. So have you guys ever finished building this shack? It's taken you literally 2 episodes. 82%. 82%. It has taken you, game months to finish this shack. You are just not moving on it. And it's not even, there's another dead horse. Yay. That'll be some disease that'll get spread around. It's not even it's that far away, guys. You just seem completely disinterested in building this house, yet you're whining at me that you have no housing. Well, you know what? To heck with you, Lador. We favor Beaver Springs now. Go Beaver Springs. Speaking of dead things, can we get... Well, not speaking of dead things. Can we get a sheriff yet? No. Locked out. Can we get an undertaker? No. Also, wow, we need 25 pioneers for that. That's going to be a little while. I think you folks are just going to have to live with the dead bodies in town. We did put down another toilet, which will help with hygiene. Of course, they haven't actually done anything with it, but it is there. A resident of Beaver Springs needs a doctor. Oh my God. Hold on. I love you, Beaver Springs. I will be right there. Okay, what's your problem? Did we have a wolf attack? We often have wolf attacks in this area. Oh, you have a fever, it looks like. The flu. Oh dear. Yeah, we had a flu outbreak a couple of episodes ago. Combined with a cholera outbreak. It wasn't fun. Yeah, let's we learned our lesson with that. Let's get the doctor going sooner rather than later. I know this is going to stretch everyone a little bit thin for the moment, but that's fine. Let's put the doctor right in the center of town. The Beaver Springs folks seem to be building things reasonably quickly. How's that well coming, by the way? Not so quick on that. How are we doing for stone, guys? You're probably out of stone at this point, aren't you? Fine, let's order some stone. Yeah, give me 10 of those, please. And we probably want to start keeping an eye on our money because we're losing money. We're just hemorrhaging money. We're down to $6,000, so we can't just keep buying everything, unfortunately. We need to figure out something we can start selling. That would be the real key. Is there anything in Lador that we have excess of? I'm going to say probably not. Probably not. But, like, what are you've got logs. See, I don't want to give away, or rather sell, vital materials like logs or planks or stone or anything. Oh, 82% on the shack. Come on, guys. Come on. You need one plank and one metal part. The metal part is literally right there. I don't even think it's 25 yards away. It's there to there. It's there to there. It's right on the... You don't even have to go inside. It's right on the dock here. Just grab the metal part. I think you find... Oh, new building available. The Undertaker and the Cemetery. Sweet. So I wonder when it says the number of pioneers or settlers or whatever, if it's combining the whole world. So, Lador and Beaver Springs. I don't know the answer to that question. If you know the answer to that, please let me know. I wonder if it's saying, the limit of settlers / pioneers to unlock a building, if it's including everyone on the map, because that would be great. That would help a lot. So we can now build. What's the Undertaker going to do? He's going to bury dead residents, but he needs a cemetery. So this is completely part and parcel. You kind of can't have one without the other. So let's get the cemetery started first. Oh, that is a quaint little cemetery. Where do we kind of want to put that? I say I want to put that out of town, but that makes no sense because everyone dies in town, and I don't need the Undertaker having to walk halfway across the map. But we will kind of put it out in the woods here. That seems nice. It'd be kind of peaceful, tranquil setting here out in the woods. Now, where are we going to put the Undertaker? He should probably be the one who's more centrally located, right? That way he can just sort of grab all the dead bodies. Yeah, let's put him next to the toilet. Because, you know what, with our lack of hygiene, people are probably going to die around there anyway. So, all right, cemetery, Undertaker. Check and check. Shack, not so check. Let's go back to Beaver Springs. Thief has successfully stolen something from Lador. Yeah, well, if you'd let me unlock the sheriff, we could do something about that. Beaver Springs metal parts out of stock. I thought we might be running low on them. So yeah, buy some metal parts. Yeah, that's fine. Just get me those, please. Get me those, please. We are really kind of... The money's lower than I would like it to be. How are you guys? You're building the lumberjack. You haven't started on this. Yeah, I probably got them stretched a little too thin right at this exact moment, but that's okay. I would like that shack going because I'd like everyone to have a house. But I really want to get the doctor going because this guy looks like he's going to drop at any second. Thief has robbed a warehouse in Lador. Thief has robbed a warehouse in Lador. Give me a sheriff then. I'll do something about that. I don't know if you can have a weapon, but, if you ever find a weapon, go ahead and equip that. We like having weapons in this town, because I think the only guy who's armed is this gunslinger. All right, let's move time along a little bit. Oh, stable. Or otherwise, you're just going to have a host of dead horses again, aren't we? Well, like the hunter, let's kind of put that on pause, and we'll have a think about that later. The doctor is way more important. I'd rather keep the people alive than the horses. Let me move time along and see who builds what, basically. Well, we've got another gunslinger who showed up in Lador, and that can't be a bad thing. So you, sir, are hired. What's our capacity in the stable? 15 out of 20. Dang, all right. Again, Lador, homelessness. They will not. Oh, they finished the shack. I was really about to start complaining about them. They did finally finish the shack. All right, do I dare put another shack up? Or is that just begging for you to have a complete slowdown on all of this? You've done zip with the cemetery, and you've done nothing at all with the Undertaker. What are you? You are a priest. Huh. Okay, well, boy, do we need you, apparently. All right, what are you doing? No, I don't want to click on you. I want to click on your building. Okay, you appear to be working. Good, good. I appreciate that. So another gunslinger hired. Are we just running low? I did kind of more dead horses, dear Lord. Sorry. And why are all these materials on the ground? Why can you not go get these things? Can you go get these things? I don't know. I'm a little stumped as to why they keep just dropping things. I don't know if I'm just sort of messing with their pathing or something and they just abandon what they have in their hands and start all over again. It's entirely possible. Resident from Beaver Springs. Yeah, let's go back to Beaver Springs, actually, because I'm kind of giving up on Lador. It's just going to have to do with what it can. I did notice in Lador, we have iron over here. I didn't even see that when I was planning where to put the town, but we've got iron in this neck of the woods, so that can't be a bad thing. They have done a little bit of a slowdown now. They're not going so fast on the rest of this stuff, but that's okay. And I put in an order here for some more materials. It looks like a lot of them have shown up. Beaver Springs, yeah, we're down to 9 people. I hesitate to put another building up until I'm going to just kind of speed things up a little bit while I'm talking here, until they've finished what they've got, because it's not a good idea. Apparently, according to my experience with this game, people in the comments and the developer don't stretch the building out too thin. Focus and then move on to the next one when you're done with that. You're actually all working on the well, which should be basically done. Yeah, you're about to finish that. And then you're going over to the lumberjack. Fantastic. You're going to finish that. Then shack doctor. Okay, good. And you got your church. You got your church, everyone. Everyone happy with the church? Get the hunter up. You could get this stag. Get that stag. Admittedly, I'm not telling them to build a hunter cabin, but, eventually we'll be swimming in venison. That is also a very disturbing image. I do not want to imagine swimming in venison. Are you working on the cemetery, or are you just kind of... Oh, you're off to work. Okay, you're the lumberjack. You're going off to go chop some trees. Good. That's a very good thing for you to do. And you have a huge beer gut. Where are you getting beer around here? We don't have that yet. That's locked. Where are you finagling beer from that you have that large a beer gut? Oh, that gunslinger's still alive. No one is more surprised than me. Not enough workers in Lador. So we need to build yet more housing to attract people. Well, we all know how that went. I told you to build one shack, and it took you for freaking ever. How about if we just do something a little more simple, like maybe just a small tent? Let's just throw one of those down. I don't know. See, you're not going to let me put it here because there's these logs on the ground. I really want you people to pick up the logs. But yeah, let's just try something a little simpler like a tent. I mean, it only holds one person, but one's better than none if you're all complaining about being homeless. Are you... Okay, you're just starting to work on the cemetery. It can't be that hard, people. A cemetery is just a plot of land. You don't even really need the fence around it. People will figure out what lives there, or doesn't, as the case may be. Not enough workers in Beaver Springs. Okay, let's swing over to Beaver Springs. You are building a shack, so you have the potential for more housing there if you just get on it. Oh, I see a lot of people suffering from the flu, and by a lot I mean 2. But that's, there's only 9 people here, so that's a good quarter of our population is suffering from influenza. Maybe you should get going on the doctor. Just saying. Maybe you should get going on the doctor. Once you get this shack built, I'll put down a toilet for you. Oh, dear, you're angry. You're angry. Why are you angry? Because you're homeless. Well, go build the shack. Go build. I'm hoping you die of the flu before you start burning down the town. That's my goal. Sorry, dude, but, we've had arson attacks, and they're not pretty. So, yeah, if you wanted to get going on the shack, you wouldn't be so homeless now, would you? I don't want to put down anything else because I don't want to stretch these guys too thin. I actually have a reasonably efficient path going here instead of my usual 2-year-old scribble here, so let's not start messing with it now. Except you're going to go start building the doctor. So you're loading materials into that. Does that mean you're really kind of cranking along with the shack? You got 2 walls up. That ain't bad. Yeah, you're almost there. You got like 50% of the materials in. So, yeah, dude, if you want to go ahead and hustle it up there, I know you have the flu, but if you wanted to hustle up getting those materials over there, you could have a house. You could have a house. All right, so we got a notification coming up that clothing is in short supply in Lador. That has not come up before. We've been fine on clothes. And frankly, we're kind of open-minded here in Lador, so if you guys just want to, let it all hang out and have a naturalist camp, that's cool. I don't know that we need clothing, quote unquote. I don't know that we need them. Maybe when winter comes, but you guys can all live inside. But apparently we need to put down some sort of, or at least I think for right now, just order clothing. That would seem to be the sensible way to do that. Because what we'd need is the sheep farm to get the wool. And then, the tailor to get the weaving mill, right, and a tailor. We're talking about 3 different buildings to get this going. Sheep farm, weaving mill, tailor, just to get clothes for these people. Butcher, however. Butcher, you say. That seems like a good combination with that's a new building that's opened up there. I didn't see that. That seems like that'd be a great combination with the hunter. Oh, did you finally finish the cemetery? Yeah, you did. Cool. Are you going to go work on the Undertaker now? Yeah, you are. Good. Good job, Lador. Kind of getting your act together here. Let me just swing back to Beaver Springs. Make sure nobody set the town on fire, because that often happens. We seem to be sort of slowed down here, Beaver Springs. What's going on? What's going on here? The shack is kind of half built. Are you all on break? Not enough workers in Lador. Well, there would be more workers if the workers who were here would build the things that I've asked them to build. Yeah, you guys all seem to kind of be on pause mode right now. Like, why are you just sitting there? Why are you just sitting there? Your mood seems good. Don't seem like you have any real problems. Got everything you need right now. You even got a church. Sorry, I didn't want to send you there, actually. Actually, can I? And now you're going to walk back here. Where are you going to go? I'm curious. Where are you going to go? Now you're sort of back in action. What happens if we do this? Like, go there and then don't. Seems to kind of kick you back into action. A resident from Beaver Springs is dissatisfied. I know. Look, you're complaining about being homeless and having the flu. If you would build the shack and the doctor, those problems might get rectified. Can we kick him out of town? Is that like a thing we can do? Stop unit, no. Activities are put in motion. Yeah, can we eject this guy from town? Because I'm feeling an arson attack coming on. Yeah, I got my eyes on you. You're going towards this building, and I don't trust you at all. Are any wolves in the area? I will literally send this guy into a wolf attack. Are there any wolves here? There's bunnies. Bunnies are not as dangerous as wolves. I'm no animal expert, but I feel that to be true. A bison? Maybe I could get him run over by a bison. Yeah, I put this town here because there's a bear. Hey, dude, Bradley. I want you to come and say hi to this bear. Yeah, come and say hi to that bear that's down there. Oh, who are you? No, don't attack the horse. Who are you? Are you? Oh, you're for hire. You're a gunslinger. Yeah, you're hired. You're always hired. Bradley, come and say hi to the bear. Where did the bear go? The bear is up there now. Yeah, come and talk to the bears. I'm going to give you to the animals because you have terrorism written all. Yep, there we go. Bradley's dead. Sorry, Bradley. You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. I don't like you. You're discontented. You're homeless. You got arson written all over you. So we've made a choice in Beaver Springs that Bradley goes to the Bears. Sorry, Bradley. That's the breaks. Wow, yeah, Lador really got their act together. They threw the Undertaker up. No problem. Okay, so that should that should help with a number of things. One, the colossal number of dead bodies that always seems to be in Lador, and hopefully disease. So we get the dead bodies cleared out. Maybe not the dead horses seems to be a problem. But we get the dead bodies cleared out, and there is someone working at the Undertaker, right? Yep, someone is working at the Undertaker. Do you have an area of effect, or do you just go anywhere? You just apparently go anywhere. You don't have an area of work radius. So I would assume you're just going to go find dead bodies and take them to the cemetery, which, is there a limit on this? I don't know. I don't know if, like the stable, there's a limit on, well, how many corpses we can have in there. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's do something basic, like get some more housing set up, because we actually got 16 pioneers here. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing at all. We're running very low on metal parts. So let's do this. Let's get a shack. How about, yeah, right about, that looks like a good spot. I like that. And then, again, we can't be just buying everything we need. But for right now, oh my God, we have very little money. We're going to start running out of money soon. Oh, I did order metal parts. All right, let me order some more. Yeah, let's order those. But that's not going to last forever. We're not going to be able to do that forever. In fact, we're not going to be able to do that for very much longer until we find a way to make money. That's the next step here. That's what we need to do. We need to figure out a way to make money in this game. So, hey, if you're like the world's greatest Depraved player, give me some ideas as to how we could get that started. I mean, obviously trading, that makes the perfect amount of sense. But, what are some good ways to get that started and get some money coming in rather than going out? You have really just ground to a halt on this shack. You've just ground to a halt, and you're not doing anything at all with the doctor. You've only got 2 buildings to do. Are you sad because I sent Bradley to live with the bears? Is that the problem? Were like Bradley like the most popular guy in town, and I sent him to go be friends with a bear, and the bear ate him? Is that the problem? Because I'm going to tell you, that could happen to any one of you. You, sick guy. That could happen to you, Sylvanus Hallbrook. Wow, there's a name and a half. I'm going to tell you, Sylvanus. Yeah, you keep being mopey with the flu. Maybe we'll send you to go live with the bears. And if any wolves pop up, that could happen as well. Yeah, Beaver Springs is going to be a little more cutthroat. We're all about efficiency over here in Beaver Springs. So you ain't chipping in, you're chipping out. I'm telling you that. Water is in short supply in Lador. Really? Have we run that well out that quickly? What's going on? 6:57. You got tons of water, guys. What are you complaining about? A resident in Lador was murdered. Murdered? Murdered, you say? By whom? Okay, we have real crime. I mean, we had real crime. We've had tons of bandit attacks, and they've been stealing us blind. But murder, you say? Okay, can we please build the sheriff, then? No, not yet. Why are you not letting me build the sheriff? I'd really like to build the sheriff. Said I don't have 5 settlers. Dang it. I would really like to get the sheriff built, because apparently this is a problem. Well, things have taken a turn for the dark in Depraved. We've had our first murder, at least the first one that I'm aware of. Oh, look, the little priest has a little black priesty coat on. That's cool. So we've had our first murder, at least, again, the first one that I'm aware of. There may have been others. These notifications come pretty fast and furious here. Beaver Springs has ground to a halt. I had such high hopes for you guys. Don't let me down now. Don't let me down now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, I was really hoping my second town would be better than my first. So somebody's been murdered in Lador. What is your problem? Oh, you're a bandit. You're injured, though. Good. Good. That makes me feel better. Oh, maybe that's what the money was from the previous episode. Because these guys have bounties. Maybe we killed a bandit, and that was the bounty at the town hall. All right, so sorry, that was a whole episode ago. I don't expect anyone else to remember that but me, because I barely remember my own stuff. But yeah, maybe that's why there was just $550 floating around on the ground. All right, I'm getting sidetracked here. So, murder in Lador, Beaver Springs is ground to a halt, and we're going to keep playing Depraved until I get some money coming in here, because we're about to go broke. So until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.